For thousands of people every day, we are more than skyscrapers and investments. More than checks and credit cards. More than numbers, more than loans. More than money. We see ourselves through the eyes of the people we serve. The individuals, the businesses, the communities, and countries we work with. For them, it's not just about what we do, but who we are.
Our people are, by far, our most important asset. No question about it.
You can make somebody's day by just saying good morning.
I want the people here to treat CEOs and the people in the mailroom the same way, with respect.
People come to work every day with a passion to help.
Always doing the right thing, dedication to our fellow employees, and commitment to our communities. That's what wakes me up every morning wanting to come to work.
We have an accountable culture, responsible culture, a courageous culture, a culture with spine and courage. And that's a culture you can feel proud of.
We are 260,000 people who believe in what we do.
Whether it's a business trying to grow, whether it's a municipality trying to build a road or recover from a hurricane, it's helping people live their lives.
You help a client figure out how much money they need to save so they can send all 4 of their kids to college someday and what age they can retire and live comfortably. That's when it all comes together.
Maybe it's a mortgage. There's a husband and a wife potentially that just bought their first house and they get the keys and they go and sit in an empty house and hug each other and cry, right? It's a big deal.
This is where people are going to raise their kids. This is the foundation.
We stood by our clients. We really stepped in and lent money to states if they needed it, lent money to corporations when they needed it, helped individuals understand what was going on in the market when they were really scared.
It's all about listening to the customer.
Trust, integrity, honesty. We never lost our principles and our values.
JP Morgan has been through a lot of tough times, but every step of the way we stood tall, tried to do the right thing, and got through it all.
We never back away in hard times. We never stop lending. We never lose sight of the people we serve. Their stories are our story.
One of the things we've got to do well is get to know our customers, not just their names. You have to know what their dreams are, what they aspire to be.
My son always wanted to make monster movies, so we drove from Philadelphia to Los Angeles so he can pursue his dreams. It was bittersweet. I was really enjoying our time together, but each day in the back of my mind, I'm thinking that's one day closer to when we say goodbye.
Wow, now we're here. The fun trip is over with. Now I have to sort of build a life out here.
One of the greatest things about my job is the customer interactions that I have.
I was really impressed by Nestor and Chase. I contacted another bank in Los Angeles before driving out with my son. The feeling was that they just weren't that interested. But when I stopped in Chase, it was a complete different story. I felt like I had a friend there, spent a lot of time with us discussing different accounts, interested in Eric, suggesting places where he could live. Just really did a good job of making us feel, hey, this is one less headache we have.
At the end of the day, it's not about just opening a checking account, but it's about making a father feel a little bit better and say goodbye to his son.
We can start when a company's just an idea. Our clients are ultimately the ones taking the risk, and they're the ones with the dream. We are there to help them cultivate that dream and to build their company, and they'll never forget us for that.
I'd like companies that are in the local Bay Area that produce something.
All of Green Toys products are made from 100% recycled milk jugs.
We manufacture locally, warehouse locally, and do everything in a very small carbon footprint. We now export our toys to over 75 countries. Once your market goes global, you have to have a lot of product to be able to sell, which is inventory, which is planning, which is cash. We needed some help.
Because Chase is their bank, they can grow internationally.
We need to understand how to do business in the international market. And really, Chase has helped us so much.
It's very rewarding to see the growth of a company and to know that I had a part in helping make that happen.
You take a milk jug and you put it next to this toy and you say, this created this. It's inspiration not just for kids, but for anyone to come up with new ideas, new businesses, to hopefully change the world or at least make a little bit of a difference.
The world is a complicated place, and it's getting more complicated. Financially, geopolitically.
Think of Spain and Italy right now. We're still doing business there. We've been doing business there for 100 years. You know, those countries rely on us too, and we want to be doing business there 50 years from now. And we want them to say, JP Morgan was here for us when we needed them.
In places like Nigeria, we know that the country has the potential in the next few years to become a very interesting place to do business. Brazil, Colombia, Chile, South Africa.
Israel, India, China, any company with real growth prospects over the long term will probably need to look beyond their own borders.
Want to grow with the economy locally, rather than just doing one trade.
When we do our job right, we realize that we help communities grow, we help countries grow.
Clients absolutely need a global organization to support and to help them.
The people that work for JP Morgan should feel extremely proud of the service that we provide, the integrity with which we provide that service. We are helping clients, and those clients are helping growth around the world.
We are nothing without that local connection to the community, and we're nothing without the bankers that serve that community for years and years and years.
Dr. Founts is a wonderful veterinary surgeon, and he was looking to build a new animal hospital.
Eric from Chase had contacted me early on, and I had said, no thank you, I already have a bank. I didn't like the idea of choosing a big bank when the big banks seemed to be the ones who were having the problems.
It makes me feel proud that my dad's a doctor and he owns his own business.
We were 3 weeks away from closing the loan, and the little bank called me and said, we can't do it. They'd lost faith in me.
Chase started moving very quickly and gave Dr. Founts 100% of the financing he was looking for.
This has been a huge experience for my boys. It's helped me show them who I am and what my dreams are.
We view it as our job to invest in communities where we do business, where our employees live, where our customers are.
At JP Morgan Chase, we're investing in values and ideas that we believe in as a company. Children's Hospital is a pillar of the city, and we knew the importance of this project, and we put a commitment for financing to the hospital of $196 million in April of 2008.
We could not have had a better partner than JP Morgan Chase, and they get our mission. They have that passion.
Whether it's the CT scanner that looks like a submarine, or the fire engine, or the different things that really take their minds off of the fact that they're there because they're sick. I think that makes it easier on the kids, but also a lot easier on the families that are going through very difficult times as well.
When people come to our institution, they're looking for hope.
It's just a wonderful, heartwarming place.
There's no class of citizen that has done more for this country than the military.
I'm a command sergeant major in the Army Reserve, and I am a Chase branch manager.
These veterans are highly trained, they know all about teamwork, and they just want to be given a chance.
I was a commissioned officer at 23.
I'm very proud to work for Chase.
I've actually been mobilized 3 times in the time that I've been employed with the bank. I have unwavering support from my immediate management team all the way up to Mr. Diamond himself.
The hardest transition as you get further in the military is you know it's going to end one day.
Last year, we hired over 3,000 veterans.
It really lifts up the whole company.
It's about giving back to our community, giving back to each other, and doing the right thing.
I think we're a part of the fabric of America. All you can do is your share. If you personally are a good parent or friend or father or brother, you made it a better world. I'm very proud of what this company was able to do all these years.
It's not just business. It really is doing good.
I'm proud of what it did through the crisis. I'm proud of its heritage.
The values that we espouse every day aren't just things on a card or a mission statement.
I am proud to work for a company that, from the top, views it as their responsibility, as their job to strengthen communities.
We're very focused on the promises we make, and I'm very proud of the fact that we're focused on delivering against those promises.
It's not just doing good for your shareholders, it's doing good for your clients and your communities.
My values as an individual are entirely consistent with the organization's values.
I believe in good, and I believe in good positive thinking where doing the right thing is the most important thing.
When people get really energized in a company about doing what's right,
Whether you're serving the client directly or
it becomes unstoppable.
you're serving people who serve clients, that is the reason we're in business.
How could you not feed off that energy?
We make a big, big difference in people's lives every day.
We're not just there for the moment, we're there for the long haul.
We're a company that's relevant in communities. We're a company that's there, when it matters most.
We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise countries. We take care of our own. Every day, we show the world who we really are. We are tellers, traders, branch managers, CEOs, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, loyal friends, trusted partners. We are JP Morgan Chase.